Hey there everyone out there in the Lucksack Legion. Alex here with Lucksack Games, here for round 1 of this cube draft. Let's see what we get. For those of you that may have missed the draft, we are playing a mono green deck. Not sure if Eureka is 100% correct here, but we're going to try it out. If it's not good, then we'll just swap it out for probably Master. Alright, we're against China Bowl. Mulligan. Ooh. Keep. Let's go ahead and ditch Eureka here. Do we turn to Slime or do we turn to Biogenic Ooze? Oh, opponent has Mox Diamond. Looter, sure. Let's see what we draw. Chromox? Ooh, Avenger. Alright, that's just forced pass, unfortunately. Next turn, I think we try and stick a Biogenic Ooze, assuming they don't hold a Bolt of some sort. Drawing a land would be pretty nice as well. Alternatively, we can just go turn 2 Greaves and then turn 3 Biogenic Ooze. That might actually be the line. Depending on what the opponent decides to do. Ooh, opponent has Academy. Ooh, opponent has Academy. That's scary. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and go with Biogenic Ooze plus Greaves. Excuse me. Although blowing up this Tolarian Academy won't be too terrible either. Pyromancer. Wow, 4 islands discarded. Crazy. Alright, fixing those draws. So 2 cards in hand, passes to us. See what we draw. Eureka. Another land's not terrible. Alright, land, Lotus, Ooze, create an Ooze, equip, pass the turn. So not next turn, but the turn after that, we can slime away probably Academy. And next turn we can just make another Ooze. That's pretty good too. Yep. Alright, looks like they're on blue-red artifacts by the look of things. Academy, good rocks, good burn damage right here. Ooh, Inkwell, that's scary, because they can weld that back in. I mean, if they had kept Welder. I think if they don't put another creature in play, we're just going to try and race here. Fiery Confluence to destroy. Nice. Alright, that seems pretty reasonable. They want to make it where they can target this Biogenic Ooze so it just doesn't run away with the game. I think I just want to get down this Oracle and Moldiah. Woohoo, hit the extra land drop. Gas. I think we just want to get in for the 6. This shrine's going to deal a huge chunk to us, so... I guess if they tap down again, we're going to hit it with acidic slime, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. Opponent stole our Oracle. That's hilarious. Let's see, this costs 2 to pop, right? 3 to pop? Yeah. We're going to go ahead and pop the shrine now. And then next turn, hopefully draw a land for Avenger. Go ahead and pop that. Go to combat, get in there for 7, 8, I guess. Opponent probably blocks here. No blocks. Alright. Goes to 6. Grows our 6 slime grows with the rest of our oozes. Play that land too, opponent. 2 lands per turn. Can't block that one. Ooh, days. Glad the opponent doesn't have that in hand, because if we draw another land, we're slamming this Avenger. Slam! See, opponent should have played the Fumarole off the top, rather than drawing it with the looter there. Dak means that they're going to have access to this daze unless they pitch it. Let's find out if they're going to pitch it. They pitched the daze. Sweet. Land? Not quite. Alright. Let's go ahead and get in there at our opponent. Okay. Let's go ahead and just make another ooze now so it grows at the end of turn and pass the turn. Oh, please bolt it now. That'd be haha sweet. We got to grow all our oozes. So opponent did have the bolt, which makes sense with that block, but they unfortunately for them let us grow our oozes. So yeah. Yeah. We got 3 lethal attackers now. Impulse, sure. Can't quite bring back Season Pyro. Oh, wait, can't. No. Not unless they get another artifact off this Impulse. If they get a Moxen off this Impulse, they can bring back Young Pyromancer. Or, sorry. Seasoned Pyromancer. But we'll still have lethal attackers. So, looks good to me. Pretty good first game for the Mono Green Oozes deck. Oh, they have something they're using Academy for. If they control magic, they have to take this ooze so that they have 2 blockers, which is kind of nice because then we still get to keep those 2. Looks like they're just going to leave up Fumarole as an attacker. Ooh, this is a bold attack. Do they have, like, Anger of the Gods doesn't do it. I don't know what they could have here. I do not know what they could have here that would stop us from winning the game on our next turn. Yep. Alright. So we have a Nature's Claim. We want that. I don't think we want Beast Within. Maybe we do. Probably not. Gonna go ahead and cut the sword. Let's go ahead and... I actually think Eureka's probably fine as long as they don't have Inkwell in hand. And they're mostly spell-based, so I think Eureka's actually going to be pretty good here. Anything else we want to swap? Nah, seems good. Maybe we just get a really fast Oracle and Moldiah. So it looks like putting the Greaves on it was pretty good. In between games, I will be taking the Savannah out and replacing it with a basic forest. I'm going to keep this. Hopefully we draw a different card other than Garruk. If not, we're still playing a turn 1 Sylvan Library. We will try and minimize the damage we take off of it, though. We did not, but that's okay. Sylvan Library, pass the turn. So we will probably have to take at least 4 damage off that, but that's fine. Yes, draw 2 additional cards. Put the forest back. Pay 4 to keep the other one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So not this turn, but next turn we can cast a Terastodon. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. I actually feel maybe we should have paid the 4 more life to get that forest, but I think we can find another good card. Alright, so remember to float off this in response to them stealing it. Yep. All yours, opponent. Okay, draw 2 more. Put on top of library. I guess we'll pay 4 more to just start digging through our library. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We can start oozing next turn. Cool. So it's just going to start pinging them for 1 a turn, which is kind of hilarious. Dak Faden's a -2, so next turn we'll be losing our Chrome Mox, but that's unavoidable, unfortunately. We actually run away with this game on the play, but that's fine. Game 3, we get to be on the play. Shame they had their 1 of Dak Faden to take away our Monovolt. Mindslaver, eh? Welder, eh? Alright, put 2 lands back on top. Cast Oracle. Play land. No. Pass turn. Alright, well. Opponent contrasted on away a few of our lands. That's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. I assume they're mind-slavering us anyways. It's 4 to activate. Yeah. So they can weld it in. Tap Academy for 2 and then 2 lands. Mind-slaver us. I assume they're sacking this Monovolt. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Okay. Well, opponent, you still have to beat us. Let's see. They can make us take 8 going down to 4. So if they have a bunch of burn in their hand, we do lose. We'll see. Feeling the opponent's probably got this one, but we'll get game 3 on the play. No worries. Opponent slaves are mine, so we just get to F6. Opponent will play 2 lands from our hand. Hey, look, there's Black Lotus. Well, if our opponent does let us keep this, it's pretty good for us. Yep. Down to 4, so if they have a burn spell, we die. And it can just be bolt since they can force us to attack. Yep, sack Lotus for no value. All in all, very thankful. I guess they could trust it on us, but yeah, sack Lotus for no value. If they just trashed it on 3 of their own lands and they attacked with Oracle, I'm pretty sure they win the game. Sure. Alright, cool. 2 turns with Sylvan Library kills us. That makes sense. Alright, cool. I guess there's no wrong way for the opponent to slice that. So let's see. Anything we want to do different? I'm gonna go ahead and swap in a Beast Within. Right, like that. We have effectively 4 dorks. I'd like to see one of them on 1 this game. Come on, deck. I know you can do it. Wish we had a way to remove Goblin Welder. Pretty sure the only way we have to remove Goblin Welder is by attacking for lethal and forcing the opponent to block. Well. Keep. If we draw any land, we get to Eureka on 2. Yeah. So I'm going to bird on 1. And then depending on how our turn 2 goes, we might be Eurekaing. Or not. Pretty sure our opponent would have a pretty hard time, though, beating a Terracodon blowing up 3 of our own permanents. Puts 18 power into play. Plus a Garuk makes another 3/3. Seems pretty good. You have to draw that land, though. Let's show game log, see if the opponent's mulliganing. We don't know yet. Okay. Ready with our forest. This Beast Within, of note, was a Woodfall Primus, so kind of sad that that's not currently in our hand. But that's okay. We got our bird on 1. Oh, what's this, opponent? Bolt our bird on 1. Okay. Same situation, we just need to draw a land and we're good to go. A green producing land and we're good to go. If the opponent dazes this, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. They've now basically traded all their spells in order to keep Shrine's fine. That spawn's a little awkward. I'll go ahead and play out the Mana Vault, even though I might be playing right into a Dak Faden. I'm not going to auto-yield in case we need to tap this, in case they do have the Dak Faden, which would be pretty lucky. Welder. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, show me a Greenland. Right now. Greenland. Greenland. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go. Eureka. I'll start with Fast Bond. What do you have, opponent? What do you have to put in? Golos. Alright, Golos is fine. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's blow up this, this, no, this, and this. And then, do I just minus the Garuk in order to draw 9 cards? I feel like that's the line. Academy's still pretty good. I'd have targeted the Academy if I had the option. So I could say no to this, but that just seems wrong. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw 9 cards. Hit the Black Lotus. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So sacrifices for 3 green. Beast Within targeting Tolarian Academy. Leave a green floating. Nature's Claim targeting Golos, I guess. No, it's definitely Mox Diamond. Alright, pass to the turn. Here's what we've got, opponent. Kind of a rough draw, 9, but we'll try and recover from that. We've got a hand full of cards. Unfortunately, most of them are lands. We draw Avenger's not bad, it's just not what we're doing this turn. Let's attack with our 9/9. And then unfortunately pass the turn. Okay, we've got no spells or effects, so we'll just pass. Opponent has a pretty safe attack with their 3/5 here. Chose not to take it, sweet. Hello, Rossfellows. Don't mind if I do. So next turn we'll be casting Avenger Zendikar. That sounds pretty good. See if the opponent wants to make the triple block this time. Just a chump with Golos, huh? Gonna weld Golos back in, I guess? If they do, they have to give up on Shrine of Burning Rage, which is pretty good. Yeah, deal. You hit your 3rd land, and I don't have to worry about Shrine. That seems like a good deal to us. So next turn we'll just cast Avenger, play after trigger resolves, play a land. Make a whole bunch of big little plants. Big little plants. Sure. It's your 9/9 now, opponent. Play Avenger. Get 4 plants. I guess we'll play a Forest this turn. We're gonna go ahead and always yes, always yield. That makes a lot more sense now knowing that they have a control magic. I guess it's our turn just to pass turn. Next turn our Nykthos taps for 1 additional. Ooh. Sure. Mindslaver's pretty good. Okay, opponent can Mindslaver us. Which will kill all of our plants and our Zendikar if they attack correctly. Yep, see what we draw. Opponent also gets to see what we draw. Oof. They don't have any more artifacts to sacrifice, so we're not conceding yet. They don't have a lethal attack on the crackback. Killing Rossfellows there makes a lot of sense. Same with Avenger. They should also attack with 2 plants. Looks like they're going to take that line. 1 plant? 1 plant's fine too. We're going to need a pretty good one off the top. That control magic was pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Unfortunately, as a green deck, we also have a very hard time against huge creatures like that. So opponent needs an artifact if they want to be able to Golos or Mindslaver us. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and play out a Biogenic Ooze and start making oozes. We have a lot of chump blockers in the form of these 3 plants, and Terastodon does not have trample. See what line the opponent takes here. Interesting attacks. We get a little bit blown out by a bolt here, but I think that's fine. Alright, we draw Temple Garden, not that great. Let's go ahead and play out Nykthos, slam a Biogenic Ooze, and then pass to the turn. See what the opponent has here. Fiery Confluence for 3 damage to each creature. That's pretty good. I guess we'll take 9 here. Something good off the top. Not a land. 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'm good with Tooth and Nail for 2/2 creatures. Let's go grab our 2 creatures. Shame we don't have a, oh, do they have days? Spell Pierce, alright. Shame we didn't have a Reclamation Sage to be able to blow up the control magic. That'd be pretty hot. Oh, we're just dead here to the Fumarole attack. Yep. Well played, opponent. Well played. Alright, that's the end of match 1. Let's see how we can do for match 2.